I am one of the chosen. This is the chosen race. Look at this earth and look at what's been created upon it, and look what, this is the chosen race. It is me, my blood, my people. A right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. All the thousands upon thousands of militia members all across this country, I mean, that says a lot.
Right? It's not we the people anymore, it's them, the tyrannical, authoritarian bastards.
Can you hold your camera?
We, the little poor peasants that have had our mouth taped up and shut.
One in the chamber, you know, it's always in there, you know. The ammunition's always in there.
We, the ones that want to speak, are we the ones that lie dead in graves in prison?
Nobody's going to take my babies away. Nobody. And if they ever try to do that, there's going to be death. Promise to you.
Last time on Eyewitness, we met up with the Rocky Mountain Militia in Verkin, Utah. And one of its most vocal members, David Dalby.
A right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That leaves very little room for misunderstanding or misinterpretation.
And the group's leader, Johnny Bangerter.
We're going to hold our guns and we'll shoot back.
They prepared their members for a possible confrontation with the authorities.
Mini 14, the scope, 40-round clip.
And Johnny's mother and sister left for New York City to take their message national on the Geraldo Show.
And we can reach someone, even one person out of the millions is good enough for me.
For Mary and Mary Lynn, New York is about as far from Utah as you can get. It's like stepping into another world.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, fine, how are you doing? Do you know where baggage is?
So this is Mary Lynn's second trip to New York City.
The same thing brought me here last time, for all the show. And this time we're hoping to be able to see the Statue of Liberty.
They weren't even out of their first cab ride and they were already getting into political debates.
Now where is he from? Islam, he said?
His name is like Islam.
So you're pretty sympathetic to the Palestinians?
Actually, I do not comment those things. I'm not involved with the politics.
Oh, come on, you can be honest with us.
I just try.
Let me put it this way so it's easier for you to answer. We're very sympathetic to them.
What's the topic of the show tomorrow?
Women in the movement.
Were you really nervous last time?
Yeah, every time I go somewhere, I'm really antsy about the whole thing, even if I'm not going on a show. You have to say, Ali Akbar, Jihad, Jihad.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm very sympathetic to the Muslims and to fully understand it when they scream, Ali Akbar, Jihad, Jihad, which means God is great, holy war, holy war. Because I feel there is a holy war coming. Because the Jews do not have a homeland. They claim that they do, but they do not.
In Utah, Mary Lynn's sister Barbara is getting ready for her own trip. Barbara gets to see her kids in a supervised visit. She has to go to Las Vegas in order to see them. So how often do you get to see them?
If everything goes well, every 2 weeks. Once every 2 weeks for an hour. That's not enough.
Barbara's children were taken away from her because of what she and her family believed. So Saturday, we went down to Vegas. She was really nervous the whole time.
It is just so incredibly unfair. So wrong. I don't want to be late. Every minute that I miss with my kids is like precious.
She's allowed to bring one visitor with her, and on that day she brought Jesse, who is cousin to her children, as well as Johnny's son.
16 minutes, yeah! I am stressing out. Okay. I was waiting to see you, Jess. You gonna help me carry these presents? The BB gun. gonna miss Donnie's birthday. We're really sad about it. We want to go to the party. We're not invited. And we don't get to have one for him because he can't come with us. So what can we do? Okay, let's go through this way. Her office is right here. Okay. I'll see you in an hour.
The therapist made it clear I wasn't allowed to film, so Barbara goes into this little room with the 2 kids, plus Jesse, and the therapist, and the door closes, and that's it for an hour.
Did you see my kids? Aren't they beautiful kids?
I didn't film them, but...
Okay, she just wouldn't allow, you know. But I wanted you, with or without your camera, whatever, to see my kids, you know, how big they are and how neat they look and stuff. If we run around real fast, just maybe we can wave at them goodbye. Okay. Yeah, they're already gone. Good, darn it. They're gone.
Johnny starts to feel the heat from the police.
Even since you guys have gotten here, the cops are there's just getting more cops, and it's all for us.
And the militia heads into the wilderness for a crash course in survival training.
We're here to try to encourage other people to get ready. Just get ready.
Hey. Oh, what's happening? Man? What happened to you? Oh.
If you were to say there were a leader of the Rocky Mountain Militia or the Army of Israel, it would be Johnny Bangerter.
I have to say, I have never seen this done before. What are you doing?
I'm trying to remember how it used to be.
Johnny opens a can of soda and pours it into a frosty bottle. It's his way of remembering the past.
I know, crazy.
When America was a country of glass and steel, and Made in America meant something.
As long as I can see your tattoo there, you want to tell me about those two right
Oh, that Aryan Nations tattoo. Right here, and my wife's name. I got that when I was 15. That's my CIS. Christian Identity Skinheads. There's my Iron Cross.
Are all of these homemade?
Uh-huh. With a safety pin and thread and ink. That's what it was. And then of course
even the big ones?
Yeah.
I think Johnny is a very clear-minded person. I think, you know, his beliefs are pretty basic.
I hated authority and got into punk rock and started questioning our government. Then after that, got into skinheads, and gosh, time goes so fast.
How successful have you been so far in organizing your militia?
Well, since Rocky Mountain Militia, we've been real successful. We've gotten people all around the country and all around this region. Got so much support locally here. You do have the federal government out here. If you've noticed, the police activity has been stepped up. Just even since you guys have gotten here, the cops are there's just getting more cops, and it's all for us. You know?
Dave said he was going to take us on a hike, and I thought we'd get to see Zion, and it would be exciting. Definitely turned out to be a lot more than a hike.
This is what it's all about.
Spot to see the Great White Throne. Look at how enormous that rock is.
Man, we're here to try to encourage other people to get ready. Just get ready. Get ready. The Boy Scout motto. That's all militia is.
All it is.
It's advanced Boy Scouts. It's Man Scouts.
See our destination, that point right there.
See that point?
See the big knob right in the middle? At the very top of that point is where we'll be standing, looking off onto this trail in about an hour and a half from now.
Yeah. Just in time before the sun goes down. Let's get up there.
The hikes are really important to David and Todd because they feel very close to the land, and they feel that the land is part of the movement. That if something happens and they have to take cover or they have to flee, that Zion is like their holy land.
You can't go to the top. It's
Really?
too snowy, yeah.
Did they close it, or is it just too snowy?
No one's done it. When you guys look up there, it's pretty hairball.
Pretty
You
bad.
can change your mind, huh?
So what did he mean by it's too icy up there or what?
I don't know. We'll find out. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. See how the mountains go progressively smaller and smaller and smaller.
It's almost vertical.
It is. It's very, very treacherous.
Let's see if I can zoom up on it.
It's cold. It's hard.
I'm dying. Think we'll make it, or probably fall to our deaths?
It's with the camera in your hand. That's one less hand. I don't know. I don't think we ought to go too much further. Not with the camera.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
At that point, it was like, this is not a hike. This is considered mountain climbing to me. It was really, really a very steep vertical. I was very scared because there's no place to fall. If you fall, you die.
It's still filming, so go ahead and
Okay.
find a foothold here.
There you go.
Whoa, don't trust the rock either.
No, yeah, that's anytime you want a hand or anything, just let me know.
All right. We're pretty much the only people who've made it here today.
Yeah. Oh, we're probably the only people who've made it here in the past week and a half since we had our storm Monday.
Do you guys kind of look around here, the terrain, to try to know it in case you ever needed it?
Oh, more than anything, that's why I appreciate this place the most, is because it's going to be so helpful to us in what's to come.
That deer, isn't that awesome?
It is.
Look at how windy that is.
It is.
Oh man, that is awesome. Yeah, it's definitely time to get back down. I can feel night coming. Can't you feel it?
You can.
Wow, that is beautiful.
That it is.
All the militia members seem ready for a revolution, and they're not holding anything back.
We don't want to overthrow the government, but we sure would like to restore it.
We got to keep our arms, stand up for what we believe in, put the government in check.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
Hi, Todd.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Todd and Mindy are relative newcomers to the militia movement.
When did you first hear about the Rocky Mountain Militia starting?
Well, officially I heard about it about a month ago when Todd came home and informed me he was in it. So, hello.
Looks good.
What is it about the word militia that scared you when you first heard about it?
Well, the fact that when you hear the word militia, everyone instantly thinks terrorist, lunatic, drug user, anything bad about it they can think of. And so if you go around saying you're a militia, instantly everyone thinks that of you. And half the time it's not true. Makes me nervous.
That's the impression that a lot of people have, and it's too bad. I think the Oklahoma City bombing really did end the militias. But it says right here in our Second Amendment, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That's I'll tell you. You know, it's too bad that a well-regulated militia to a lot of people are people that stockpile guns and ammonium nitrate and are out to blow up the federal government and whatever. That's not what we're about. You know, we don't want to overthrow the government, but we sure would like to restore it. We just want the things that same freedoms and same opportunities that our forefathers wanted. You know, patriots, we're all good people. We might be radical in a lot of people's eyes, but we're not really radical as far as the Constitution is concerned. You know, at least I'm aware. I'm not going to ignore it, and I'm not going to lie to myself and tell myself that everything's all right, because it's not.
I think it's done. Wow. Now for the dishes.
How you doing today?
Good. What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just checking it out. Thinking about going up looking for fossils. If you'd want to go up.
Yeah.
You want to go up? I got
Okay.
a friend John that wants to go with us too. Look at that USA steel handle. That's what's called quality.
Joe Anderson is a skinhead who recently moved here, and he hopes that the militia can help him straighten his life out because he's had some problems in the past.
We got to keep our arms, stand up for what we believe in, put the government in check. The government's small, we're big. If we all had guns, we'd still be able to tell the government what we want and what we don't want. We're gonna stop here for a second, go see if we can see some fossils in this. It says there's some petrified wood laying all around it.
The other one. So what are we looking for over here?
We're gonna go over that way now. Go over and check out the dinosaur tracks. They're just right up in there. Little ones, big ones. We need stuff to be ready for the future in case something does happen. When we get invaded by some countries and we're screwed because we ain't got nothing because we gave our damn guns away because we wanted peace over here and we can't even defend our own damn families. I hope the day doesn't come when we have to fight, but when the day does come, I want to be ready.
If you could say something out there, to, your fellow Americans, what would you say to them?
Get a gun. Keep it loaded. Get more ammo. Store it. Get a food storage. Go out there, buy some property in the mountains, and take off.
Immigration is okay as long as they're white.
In New York, a visit to the Statue of Liberty brings out the most heartfelt sentiments from the women of the Rocky Mountain Militia.
And pretty soon they're going to knock Miss Liberty down because she is not black. I went over to Amy and Dave's house the night of the punk concert. Amy was expecting Dave home around 6:30 or so, and as the hours kept ticking by, he was late, very late. But eventually Dave showed up, and a whole bunch of other people showed up, and we got ready to roll, and out we all went.
Even in their social life, Dave Dalby and his wife are recruiting for the militia.
Let's see, that should probably be enough.
Okay, we got souls to save, crews.
Yeah.
You want me to grab those flyers?
Yeah, right.
Dave was looking forward to the punk concert as a way to recruit people.
Oh, what?
I talked to some people and I had found out that the show had been canceled, that there was no PA system, and that somebody had vandalized the building and they were being kicked out.
There's no chance of the show. Be more fun. No, what a drag, man. Shit. We had a standoff with the cops a few nights ago. They missed it. They're still kicking themselves.
What the hell were you guys doing?
A buddy of mine, Johnny Bangerter, had refused to pull over for a cop, and they followed him to his house, and then, then there was a big standoff, and they ended up letting him go. We always win the standoffs out here. Just don't take no shit from no cops.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's all good. This militia.
Remember I told you there's the fruit stands? We have to get something.
Mary was amazed to hear about flower stands and hot dog stands, so they're really psyched to go and find all these things in their journeys around New York City.
Oh, check it out, hot dog stand. So, with the turban, is that like your religion? Something to do with your religion? Can I ask you what it is? I'm just curious. I've never been to New York. I've never... Just like I tell you. Are you Muslim? No? He's warm. Just keep it warm. No? You can't tell me? Really? Okay. Well, we tell the world what we've
New York is considered the melting pot of cultures, and Mary is not used to that.
Look at all the birds. Isn't that neat?
Oh, you get the little ones. And you get some.
This one's really eager to eat.
This is Rudy right here. Cause he's
he is rude. Look at him. He doesn't care. He just wants to
hungry. God, I don't even know where they
Oh
get their
my gosh,
oxygen.
look at that. In New York, the animals are friendly and the people are not. In the West, the people are friendly and the animals are wild.
Hey, what happened
Those are the ones that do ritual sacrifice.
El de piconcito. También tiene el carrito todavía.
Can I have a request?
Yeah, we go.
Can you play like country, like fiddly? That is great, that is. You know, you really have a view of New York, don't you? Yeah, I think that immigration is okay as long as they're white. You know, this is, they're all our people. Israel is supposed to gather here. And we are Israelites. White people are Israelites, so she's up there welcoming in the Israelite people.
Oh, pretty soon, if they're going to take away the Confederate flag pretty soon, then pretty soon they're going to knock Miss Liberty down because she is not black.
No, they'll leave her up.
Next time on Eyewitness, the militia women make their appearance on the Geraldo show.
Okay, I'm a white racist. I'm Christian identity.
Dave and his family flee from their house under cover of darkness.
Everyone's who they are, you know? I'm just saying, I don't know how this whole thing's gonna turn out.
And we're inside with Johnny as he barricades himself against a possible raid by the FBI.
Something's going on, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. I can feel it.